Hey guys, today's victim is going to be the Captain America action figure, and just a quick warning for those who get unnecessarily upset about this type of stuff. I am going to be referring to this as a doll throughout the rest of the video, but I hope you'll enjoy, and let's get started. So, just a quick review. When I first saw a picture of this doll, it was on the back of the box for the Thor version. The only visible part was the head, and I honestly thought it was meant to be Chris Pratt's character Star-Lord. Some of you in the comments said the same thing, so obviously we are already off to a really good start. On the plus side, he's able to move his arms further to the sides than Thor because he doesn't have as much muscle mass. However, his high kick is just as sad. Apparently, Avengers are not allowed to sit down. He does have more movement to his head because once again he is not as beefy as Thor. He doesn't have any weapons, which is a disappointment, but the amount of detail on his outfit really makes me even more sad for the amount of detail they put, or rather didn't put, on the Thor outfit. I really thought in 2018 we had a higher level of equality, but apparently not. Now, as for the face, other than the fact that he just looks extremely concerned and cross-eyed, he kind of looks like someone took the last cookie, which is just really sad. First, I just cut off his ears because we're going to be whitening the face. I then took my electric file with a different bit to make a couple of people from the last few videos happy. And so I used this to file off the top of the hair and the bottom of the beard so that once we add the real hair on top, it's not going to make the beard or the hair look too long, which it would otherwise. Next, I used my acrylic that I used in my last couple of videos as well, just to whiten the face. And you want to make sure that this is completely dry before continuing. I then painted the head using acrylic paint just to give it a good base color that is not as orange. And then for this doll, as opposed to the other ones, I decided to add the beard and the hair before doing any of the details using paint. In my opinion, it doesn't really make much of a difference whether you do one thing first or the other. But if you're doing this, definitely feel free to do it however you want. So when adding the beard, I start from the back or bottom, whatever you want to call it, and then move up towards the face and end at the mustache. I then continue with the sideburns and have it meet up with the rest of the hair on the top of the head. For the hair and beard, just like in my two other videos, I used viscose, and this is not the correct color, but I'm going to be fixing that using acrylic paint. When adding the acrylic paint to the hair and the beard, I do water it down quite a bit. I also add in some watered down glue just to give it more of a hold, and the combination of the glue and the paint is going to act like a really strong hairspray and make it so that it really doesn't move, which honestly for this type of doll is really practical. I am sensing people writing angry comments about the fact that I call them dolls and not action figures. For the repaint itself, I'm going to be using the heatset paint I used in my 2 previous videos. And here's the problem. Obviously, I did have a reference picture of Chris Evans in front of me, so I'm able to see what he looks like. Thing is that usually when someone says the name of a celebrity, you have an idea of what they look like, an image pops into your head, right? So if I said Beyonce, you have an idea of what she looks like. Now, if you say Chris Evans to me, I have zero clue what he looks like other than the fact that he's a white male. So you might also be able to tell at this point that Captain America may not be my favorite character. And I really don't want to be mean, but I also want to be completely honest. There's just nothing about his face that is memorable to me. I'm really sorry, Chris Evans. But basically what this means is that usually you'll be able to be like, hey, you know, I got the right smirk or the correct shape or angle of the eyebrow, all of that stuff to really make it look like that person or that character. Yeah, I'm not able to do that with this one. It would have been a whole lot easier if I had a front-on good quality picture of Chris Evans from Infinity War as Captain America. But instead I had to piece together pictures from the posters, bad quality screenshots from the movie, and also pictures of him looking smexy, I guess, from different photo shoots, because I was looking for pictures of him looking very serious, front on, or angry, and he doesn't seem to look angry all that often, and smexy is the closest I could get to that expression. So to any Captain America fans out there, my apologies. Honestly though, these are not really meant to be perfect. You would have to spend a lot more time to make the details just right. My main goal with these is really just to make them look better than the super cheap version from the toy store. So as long as I achieve that, I'm happy. This is going to be the last Avenger repaint. I might make other heroes in the future though, if I'm able to find dolls or action figures that are suitable. And I do have one question, and that is, what is your favorite superhero, or which one? It doesn't matter if it's DC or Marvel. My personal top 3 is Deadpool, Doctor Strange and Venom, 2 of which not technically superheroes, but they're not really villains either, so close enough. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.